Now, I'm familiar with April rain showers.
Yeah?
Snow is a different story, though. I caught this sight right here. This is going into work today, LaToya. This is my own masterful video outside our building right here. But there's a little slushy snow there.
Now, that was a pretty, but it's also a little annoying on a Friday morning. Let's just be honest about this, Tevin.
It's annoying. It's a nuisance. It's unwanted at this point in the game. We were like, wait, weren't we done with winter a couple of weeks ago? Mother Nature saying, nuh-uh. After all, we do technically get snow in April, right around an inch to perhaps an inch and a half for the Boston Metro. Not today's forecast, but just generally speaking, throughout the course of history, we've seen snow in April throughout the month of Boston, or rather through Boston throughout the months of April. Now, for what we've got this morning, I think most of this is going to be a rain-snow mix. It's not all one or the other. It's on the cusp, especially north and west of town, up to about an inch of snow and near a quarter of an inch to half an inch of rainfall. I think what we see region to region will look a little bit different, just given the temperature profile. If you think back to 10 minutes ago, we compare the atmosphere to a sort of different layer, sort of like pancakes on your breakfast plate this morning. Well, the air is warmer through central Massachusetts and the Boston Metro. So along the Mass Pike, it's wet flakes towards the west and more likely rain the further you get towards the coast at about half an inch with a coating of snow, and most of that's likely on sidewalks, on grassy surfaces, perhaps rooftops here or there, depending on your building or your house temperature. And it's all rainfall across Cape Cod and the islands. We don't think we have any cold enough air to see accumulating snow. And this is all being stirred up, by the way, by a smaller area of low pressure. This is not a large-scale system. However, there will be a larger system on the move for the weekend. So this is the second round of moisture coming through Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon. We'll likely see those showers dissipate. And then we've got one more system that pushes through Sunday, but that one should be farther enough away to where we're not seeing widespread impacts across all of the 6-8 region. And yes, because we're so enduring, warmer air is on the way next Monday and Tuesday. Still looks a little bit wintry out there. This is the view at the College of the Holy Cross in Central Mass and Worcester and Boston. Over the next 2 hours or so, we'll still likely have those flakes mixed in with some rainfall. Notice the air temperatures warming up pretty quickly actually this morning, near about 40 to maybe even 45 degrees by midday. So as that is starting to work its way through, we still have overcast skies today, especially across the Commonwealth, not so much across the South Coast, as there is a little bit of drier air, not too much. And even that drier air gets eroded away with another round of scattered rain and snow early tomorrow morning at about 2 o'clock. I do think that tomorrow should actually be more wet in the morning and perhaps drier for the afternoon. It's not going to be a bright day, but a little bit better than originally forecasted, which bodes well for those of you with outdoor plans. Although if you're on the baseball diamond, it will be muddy out there because of the rain today and the snow early tomorrow morning. It's also chilly too. Highs on Saturday are only at 41 degrees.